Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This will be an additional part to the Lifepath number 7 story, and today I will be placing that picture within the video from what it's about, but I will also tell you guys what it's about. So anyways, here it is. So it's about that Lifepath number 7 seems to be the visionary, and that their soul would be 1,000 years old. Now there's a funny thing to mention with that. I did have a mentor at school one time, and she was stating that I would have like an old soul according to her. So I don't know how I can feel that like, or see that like myself. Like, I have no idea about that, but either way, let's get back to the story and read this part further for you guys. So it says they're confident and inventive. Well, I cannot really judge that if I am or not. I think though at the same time you would kind of have to be confident to try and make content and post it up. So perhaps that part, but inventive is another thing. But you are allowed to judge that part as my viewers and subscribers out there. So I would be interested to see your opinion about it. Anyways, I'm gonna read further. I rarely doubt I know, it says. So it says basically you rarely doubt you know. Like, I wouldn't know that part as well. The thing is, I have been going through something difficult, and it was not the plan, but at the same time, I guess if things didn't happen, other things would have been going wrong within life right now. Well, that's very complicated and complex to talk about, and I cannot do that in full additional details, because it wouldn't be right to do that. So anyways, I'm gonna read further, you guys. Your past lives carved certainty into your bones. Now, I don't know about that one, especially also because I have no idea whether past lives exist and are real or something like that. The thing is though, all of us out here, we will never know certain things with full certainty. As I can mention, one example for me within my life today would be seeing the unicorn the whole time, you guys, as you guys know. And no, of course, I'm saying as it is, it's not just online. It's legit also offline, okay? So basically, this cannot be tied to the factor of, hey, algorithm, cookies, or this or that. No, I'm talking about legit also offline, you guys. So anyways, I'm going further with the story here. So I'm gonna read the rest of it for you guys. The lesson would be use the intellect to serve the world. Now, again, another fun part for me to read. It's kind of complex to read this one for me, because as you guys know, I've been talking openly and honest on my YouTube channel about having a low intelligence score on paper. So it's kind of difficult for me to feel like, do I have some intellect? Again, I would let you guys decide on that one, right? As my viewers or subscribers out there. So I'm gonna read further, you guys. You lead, speak, create, and translate complexity into clarity. Again, it's kind of true that I may try to lead, may try to speak, and may try to create, but whether I could be translating complexity into clarity, that's another thing, again, for you guys to decide. And, I leave that to my viewers and subscribers out there. I kind of would be interested to see your opinion about it, even if it could maybe even turn out hurtful or this or that. It's totally fine, you guys. But yeah, I do think that I do speak and create, so yeah, that part is actually true because I'm creating content, right? So, anyways, the next part is the last thing to this. Your soul shines through vision, turning thought into transformation. Now, I don't know if I'm putting my thoughts and turning that into a transformation. I think I'm trying when it comes to it by creating content, right? So, yeah. Now that I've been done with reading this picture, I will also add something additional to this kind of thing and in this story. The thing is, what I think is interesting about it all is I also came across a video on TikTok the other day, and it was about like how you want to matter and how you want to accomplish more and be more in life, right? And so with this story, it's kind of clicking as well along with that, I think. But at the same time, there's still this physical truth that I do have like a low intelligence score on paper, right? So it's still a difficult thing. And when I say it's a difficult thing, there are reasons for me to say it, because what I also came across is articles that were like not so fun to read when you are a person in a social welfare or a social disability welfare, due to the factor that in the end of the day, someone like me didn't necessarily sign up for a life like this, right? So I just want to try and perhaps even become successful, because in the end of the day, I wonder, to be fair, how many people out there would have like a low intelligence score on paper and still manage to become something and someone successful in life, I guess. That's what I wonder. And here's the part where it gets interesting as well. What I also came across is a Dutch woman, and she decided to make a TikTok video, and she started to stating like and saying, oh, I always see a lot of people around, and they're referring to the fact that I'm making my money online, but then whenever I want to try and ask them for the information, I never really receive what I was asking for. So, you guys, I would be wondering, do you guys think it's kind of fake what she came across and this or that? Are these people just saying, oh, I'm making money online to be like something big or someone big, and that they're not even doing that or not even succeeding on doing that? Or are they making money online but it's not that big necessarily as what they mention? Let me know, you guys. Just tell your opinion, say your opinion, write your opinion down within the comments section or within the chat section with this instant premiere. Anyways, my point would be, I also would have the feeling that she then came across a lot of fake stuff or whatever the story would be in that kind of moment. But I will say, I always had the idea as well to be like perhaps something on the internet and earn my money on the internet, because in the end of the day it's just difficult when you're dealing with a low intelligence score on paper and the system isn't necessarily working in your advantage either. Because here's the thing, you guys, I was getting and receiving job opportunities for work, but here's the thing, it probably is normal workplaces, and I'm not allowed to say yes to normal workplaces, because what happens then is, well, the thing is, you're not gonna have a job coach, right? So you're not gonna have the help you are needing. That's what they say. On paper, they say this person needs help due to the factor we established a low intelligence score on paper. So that's my point. And for everyone else out there who is also perhaps dealing with that, it doesn't matter, it's fine where in whatever country you live in. I just hope that it might be things that you recognize, that in the end of the day that it feels like that the system does not necessarily work in your advantage, right? So here's the thing then. A lot of people, and that's the truth, I agree with this other woman, I also saw that some of those people are like, yeah, I've managed because of that to avoid the whole matrix thing. And that's what they mean when they say matrix. I think they're referring to the whole system when it comes to that part. And then they are, yes, definitely referring to the factor like, yes, I am earning my money online, right? But that's my point. It's always the same narrative, the same story over and over and over. And you see the same thing backwards with tarot. If you are seeing tarot, you guys out there, you will always see, oh, you will become a millionaire tomorrow, or this or that, or whatever types of videos, right? But here's the thing. How can something like that ever be true when, I wonder, can someone ever like really acknowledge that it happened to them or this or that? So that's my point. What I'm trying to say is that sometimes I would feel towards my zodiac sign and even towards my life path number, or just in general as someone like, oh, do I matter? Am I someone big? But then at the same time, when I look at the facts, yeah, I do have quite a lot of followers on my TikTok account. I have a lot of subscribers on my YouTube, and I really appreciate it a lot, immensely, you guys. definitely. Like, I never imagined getting this far already anyway. So, but at the same time, I'm trying to be this platform for people as well who are going through that, who also have kind of a low intelligence score on paper. Because it is a truth. We all want to matter. We all want to have a purpose in life and to become successful one way or the other. But you gotta admit it and you gotta agree with me. I think at the same time, in some ways, the system is not very much helpful that would exist by the government, or probably in a lot of countries like that anyways. And that's what happens then. And then it's like they can throw you down and put you down within articles and within TV programs. Within the Netherlands, we had this one TV program where it was like, yeah, people were really being put down because of their social welfare. And yet the story had been surrounding that TV program. We are trying to get the judgments away. But no, it just amplified the judgments, unfortunately. And then later on, you will be seeing articles such as what is fitting towards that TV program, unfortunately, even. And then I'm like, what the heck? And then the same thing I see backwards always again. I am receiving help right now within my life, right? I am receiving outpatient guidance. Due to also kind of about what happened in my life, again, I cannot express that within full details because that wouldn't be right and it wouldn't be good. But the thing is, even someone like that would still try and meddle within the factor, do you feel like you do enough, or or shouldn't you be doing more work things? Then I'm like, you guys are also always about the whole factor here of, oh, you need to try to be like, healthy and work out and this or that. And I should tell you guys, this is probably as well the reason that I'm posting it up, but at the same time, it also motivates me to keep going. But here's the thing, I would try my best. And maybe you still even have to do like what, 5 or 6 days maybe in a row, and doing that for an hour and a half to be like walking and working out and stuff like that almost every day, or maybe even 2 hours a day. Who knows? To even get healthy and like lose the weight that you need to lose. I don't understand why there's such a pressure and always the thought only about work. Always work, work, work. But the thing is, when it comes to my own situation, it's not gonna be helpful when I would be like, oh, I'm gonna do more hours of work. Because it's still just volunteer work. It doesn't even change a damn thing. Because if I'm not already allowed to say yes to a job offer, right? You would agree with me, you guys, right? This doesn't necessarily make any sense. And then, in the end of the day, I can only say yes to a job offer when it's within that type of thing that I'm being placed in. I'm being placed within a special type of list, And then when you get a job, or you want to get a job and say yes to a job, it has to be from that. And then you get the help you need on paper. And then you get a job coach coaching you with the job as well. So, but still, like, am I missing something? Why are people like outpatient guidance as well always just pointing stuff like that out? It's not it's not helpful, right? Not for how this system works. So here's my point, and I hope that it might also, you know, fit to the whole story about Lifepath number 7, because in a way I think it sort of does. But, let me know, you guys. Just, I want to hear your opinion, though, about how you feel me. Like, do you think that Lifepath number 7 totally does fit me? And maybe even same thing goes for my zodiac sign. I'm a zodiac sign Aries. Well, by birth date, 28th of March. But anyway, this is why I'm making this video, and I will be putting the picture within the video of what this is about. But anyways, at the same time, you guys, I wonder if you guys recognize it, that the system in a lot of countries I don't think is helpful in a way. And then you get the stories of like, oh, I want to try to earn money online or this or that. And the hard part within that is getting scammed, seeing so much fake stuff. Even within tarot, I think it you can see it that way, right? Who is out there and can say for certain, yeah, I went through tarot readings and it totally happened, or this or that? I wonder. Put it in the comments section, you guys. I'm really interested to see it and to know about it. The only thing that I don't know whether I can see it as truthful or not, I had a personal home tarot reading, and this woman stated towards me that I would have healing energy. So I don't know, you guys. That can be a thing. But other than that, I don't know, you guys. But let me know in the comment sections what you think about the whole thing. And same thing about the life path number 7 to be the visionary. I wonder what you guys think, how you view me as my viewer and as my subscriber. So I would be interested to know it. Anyways, this is part 2 then for life path number 7. And yeah, it's kind of like I didn't know that I would be making a part 2, but the post that I've been coming across had been happening through my mom. My mom found this, so I was like, maybe it's interesting to make an additional part to it. And yeah, also maybe I had the idea and the thought all of a sudden because of coming across a TikTok video where this woman was talking about how you wanna be more and wanna mean more within this world and stuff like that. But again, that was also kind of a tarot video, I think, because she was mentioning like, for everyone that's coming across this video, this is for you. This is probably gonna resonate for all of you. Yeah, it was that type of video again. And but at the same time, yeah, that did make me think of putting this up, you guys. So here I am posting this up. So I hope that you really enjoy this video and that you'll like and subscribe and share this video, and again, I would be interested to see your opinion, even whether it's like hurtful or not, it's still fine. I always say though, I hope you guys would keep it nice. That's all I can say. And for the rest, I hope I'll be seeing you in the instant premiere to this one. And if not, then hopefully perhaps in the comment section. I hope you'll like, subscribe, share, and comment. And yeah, and again, for all of you out there, once again, I will be saying, I hope you have a nice holiday time, a nice Christmas, and a nice New Year. And I hope I will be seeing you in the new year again on my channel. And thank you so much for watching in advance. And hopefully I'll be seeing you the next time again. Bye.